With everything getting more expensive these days, you may be asking yourself if now is a good time to buy a home with all these rising costs. We take a look at that question on this week's Team Tuesday.
All right, Team Tuesday.
Hi, I'm Realtor Summer Olsen, and this is Christi Reece.
Hello.
And we're looking at how owning a home is actually one great way to protect yourself from the rising costs that come with inflation.
Inflation affects housing just like other products. So everything seems to be getting more expensive these days. Inflation is higher than normal and longer than expected. I mean, we were really hoping it would level out at least. It's impacting the cost of goods, services, and more. Getting into the housing market might seem a little crazy right now with all of this financial turbulence going on.
Yeah. So the truth is, when you buy a home with a fixed rate mortgage, your biggest monthly expense, your mortgage payment, actually stabilizes. You might see some fluctuation with your homeowner's insurance and property taxes, but the core cost of your mortgage, the principal and interest payments, won't change.
That's right, unlike rent.
Yep.
Because if you rent, that is just not the case. Rent tends to rise over time and it usually goes up faster than the rate of inflation.
Yeah.
You also don't have any control over your rental rates. If your landlord decides to raise the rent, there isn't much you can do about it.
So it's much easier to budget when you know what your costs are going to be. So having a locked-in fixed mortgage rate keeps that expense a constant, no matter what inflation is doing.
Another advantage home ownership has over inflation is that home values tend to appreciate over time and often at a higher rate than inflation. That makes real estate one of the strongest long-term investments during times of rising prices.
Yep. And on the other hand, renting offers no protection against inflation. And when inflation drives up costs, say for services or goods, to maintain a property, landlords will often pass those increased costs onto the tenants through higher rents.
So the bottom line, buying a home right now might actually be a really good way for you to be less susceptible to rising inflation. And it could build your net worth on top of that. That's something that we really believe in, building your wealth through real estate.
For sure. So if you want to talk to one of our agents about whether home ownership is right for you, give us a call at 970-589-7700. We would love to chat.
Thanks for joining us for Team Tuesday and have a great day. Bye.
Bye.